All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we are doing well. It's a Tuesday. It's just 8 minutes past 10 a.m. East African Standard Time. Let us continue inviting other people to join our meeting. Share the link. It's a Tuesday. Usually, we come here to get more emphasis on how we can maximize income with the royal key opportunity specifically. And I think it is really important to share the link and we learn with a number of people. We are just 6 to 8 on the call. It's a very small number, very small, very small. It's an act of corruption if you do not share this link to your teams. If you do not share this link to any person that you know wants to learn more about this business. When we come here on the Tuesday, you can also invite the people that have not started business yet, but they want to get more emphasis. They want to get more information about how they can maximize income with the Royal Queue. So it's really a selfish act to attend alone. And I believe you should have shared this link to everyone you have come across, whether they know much about the business or they don't, whether they have started or not. You can share the link and we get started. I want to welcome you from wherever you're joining us. Come to the chat, write your name and where you're joining us from, and let us get to know where you are really catching us from as we continue to get started, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abe from Uganda, specifically Masaka City. I am a V4 at this business, and usually on the Tuesdays, it's me who comes here to make sure we learn together. Okay, first of all, I will need to have some V3s to be at least one or two to be cohorts here. Can I have some V3s? Your V3, can I have your hand up? 1, 2, 3. V3s, you're here, your V3. Can I have your hand up so that I can make you a co-host? Your V3, any V3s on the call? Any V3s on the call? Yeah, because I'm a V4, so I cannot make a V5 a co-host. I want these V3s to come here, so this is why I want to have 1 or 2 or 3. Any V3s on the call? It's unfortunate we don't have any. Hey, okay, any V2s on the call? Can I have your hand up? Your V2, you're on the call because we don't have V3s. It is realized. Any V2s on the call? Am I audible? Maybe people do not hear me. Is my network okay? If you're hearing me, give me one in the chat. If you hear me well, give me one in the chat. If you hear me well, give me one in the chat. So it seems people hear me. So can I say we don't have V3s and V1 and V2s on this call? Wow, this is great. Okay, 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 okay. All right, this is okay, no problem. This is okay. So I am the V4, I am the V3, I am the V2, and perhaps I have V1s on the call. Madam Billionaire, okay. Oh, raise up your hand, Madam Billionaire, raise up your hand. I just wanted to give this more responsibility to V3s. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that these guys are not ready for this. It's really unfortunate. Okay. Anyways, I think Evodia, I can work with you as my co-host. Thank you. And I think that's enough. The V1s, there's no way I can be tempted to make you a co-host. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the V1s. I know I know you really love to be, but at least if you are a V2. Okay. I will work with this one. I think that's it. Okay, let us go with this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, come to the chat. Write your name, write your country, like right where you're joining us from. I have a few minutes here. I'm gonna use specifically around the 50 minutes, actually not 50, around the 47 left. I don't have to exceed this hour. So come to the chat. Let me see. Let me know where you're joining us from. Patrick from Rwanda, welcome. Sam from Kenya, Edson Kenya, Chief Andokari from United States of Nigeria. Then we have Melida Evodia from Tanzania. Welcome. Good morning from Uganda. That is the Prince. Richmond from Ghana. James, Uganda. Gambia. This is Musa Jello. We have Noel, Tanzania. Nick from Nairobi, Kenya. Francis from Doha, Qatar. Agostina from Ghana. Moses Bukenya from Pretoria, South Africa. Safe from Tanzania. Howard Mulago, Kampala, Uganda. Silva UAE. Musa Jello from Gambia. Zef from DRC. Is DRC safe so that people can even attend the Zooms? Okay, that is wonderful. Migade Nicholas from Uganda, Kisumu. And then Ronald S. from Wakiso, Uganda. Good Summers from Ghana. Isaiah, Nigeria. Kenya in the house. That is Sarah. Welcome. Gladwell from Kenya. So Kenya is everywhere. Membratu from Eritrea. Welcome. Jamiru from Qatar. Welcome. Mulangira from Wakiso. Welcome. Masaka City. That is Irene. Welcome. Sunday from Qatar. Welcome. United States of Mukono. Welcome. Fina, Nigeria. Welcome. Joseph Usawe from Kenya. Welcome. Is that all? We have Loreda. Oh, my leader, Loreda from Namibia. How are you? Long time. Long time, long time. How are you doing? You're welcome, leader Loreda from Namibia. Myra from Kenya, welcome. Botswana, this is Moathodi from Botswana, welcome. Mavis from Ghana, welcome. Crypto Queen from all the way in Masaka, okay. You are welcome, Crypto Queen, all the way from Masaka City. Okay, I think that's it. We go ahead. Chisoro Uganda, that is crypto trader. Chanika, then we have Gerard from Africa. Frank Nice, Kampala. We have Hassan from Chotera. Okay, Babidi Lovins, based in Saudi Arabia. Welcome. Safi from Uganda. And then we have Miki, is it from Rwanda? Anaitwe Bruce from Bushenyi. Then we have Absel from Uganda. And then we have Ogwal Moses from Saudi Arabia. Queen B from Uganda. We are good to go. We are just 112 on the call. I want to welcome everyone on this call this morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abe from Masaka City, Uganda, and I'm a V4 at this business. Maybe the biggest difference between you and I is that I saw this business before you, but that doesn't mean you cannot come to V4. That doesn't specifically mean you cannot be where I am today. That doesn't mean you cannot make the money simply because you're not the host this morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to be brief and precise. On this Tuesday, usually on the Tuesdays, I come here. I know this call doesn't usually have big numbers, and I know the reason as to why it happens like that. It is because me specifically, when I come here, I put the emphasis on how you maximize the income with the Royal Q. Specifically, I talk about the corners where money is hidden in the Royal Q affiliate program. Most people are traumatized when we talk about the affiliate program. Many people switch off their brains. They don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear us mention it because they want to be comfortable in their zones with their $100 as a trading capital, with their $200 as a trading capital, with their $300 as a trading capital, and they want to settle with that. And they expect, it's unfortunate that they expect to make millions of dollars from their $100 in their comfort zones. Before I go any further, I want to remind you that we are streaming live on our YouTube channel, The Crypto Ambassadors. You can also catch us there. You can also refer a friend to this YouTube channel. They just go and subscribe, then they can like, then they catch us that side as well as we continue to learn, as we continue to run together, as we continue to get this information. Okay, welcome Katumba from Mukono, Melia from Mala, and then, okay, someone tells me I shouldn't hurry. Okay, so you mean I'm fast, right? Okay, so I should reduce the speed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, let me come on camera. This is me. This is me today. Here I am. I'm seated at home here, and this is where I'm sharing this from. First of all, I want to thank all people from different religions that are fasting. You know, it is fasting time. I think all over the world, the Muslims are fasting, the Catholics, the Protestants. I don't know if I'm right. So I believe we are all fasting. So if you are eating during this period of time, I don't know. Anyway, that's not my topic. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to make this very clear. We do not come here to talk about how you can maximize the income with RQ because uh, uh, someone says my sound is different. What do you mean my sound is different? Okay, I don't know what is happening, but I guess I'm loud and clear. Am I right? If I'm loud and clear, that's the point. Is sound is okay? Okay. If the sound is okay, I think that's it. That's all that we need. Okay, thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do not talk about this system because people cannot make money with their trading capital. That's not what it is. Okay? Some people misunderstand this concept. We do not talk about this because we are not making profit from the trading sessions. No. We are only trying to show you that there is another way you can make more money away from trading. Quote me right, ladies and gentlemen. We do not mean that you cannot make money, that if you do not trade, you're not going to make money. That's not what it is. Because most people think when we talk about this program, we mean usually when we share screenshots on maybe TikTok, maybe on the what else on the WhatsApp statuses, people think that we share these screenshots and they are from the network side. Now, some people have it in their mind that maybe you cannot make money if you're not networking. That's not what it is. Many people are making money from their trading sessions with their trading capital. Only that as we speak, you and I have the evidence that the market is currently not performing so well. We have seen Bitcoin at almost 82,000 82,000 US dollars. That means that if Bitcoin was once at 100K plus, okay, and today it is at 82,000, maybe it is even less. I've not checked lately. I've not checked, but I think it is even less than that. Now, this means that the market is currently not performing so well. Are we together? Now, ladies and gentlemen, should we sit down and cry simply because the market is deteriorating? Should we just sit and sleep and wait simply because the market is bearish? Is that what we are supposed to do? No. I believe that even during this time, someone can still make $100 a day. I still believe even during this time, someone can still make $200, $300. From where? Maybe specifically, not from the trading profit, however much you can also still make it if you have a big capital. But specifically, I want us to put the emphasis on this side of the affiliate program. Because let's say, yes, the market is not performing well, but you have an active team with you. Even yourself as a leader, you are participating in the business activities and you're recruiting people, your teams are trading and you're earning some team quantification and direct quantification plus the meta bonuses and so on. Then you're also having some other indirect activation gains from your teams. Won't you make the money? It's evident, even if I do not emphasize that, it's evident that you keep on making the money. And that explains it well that you can still continue to make $100 and plus if you are having an active team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I go any further, let me make this very clear. The system we are teaching, the system I'm trying to explain, requires you to work with a team. You should put your mind right. You should clear your mind that working with a team is not a problem. It's not a bad thing. It is just something that we all need. Why? I don't know if you know some tycoons around your town. I don't know if you know some businessmen around your town. And if you know these guys, you have seen them working with a number of people. For example, If someone owns, let's say, a hardware, they cannot be the truck drivers, they cannot be the askari, they cannot be the accountant, they cannot, the owner of the business cannot still be the what? The accountant, the askari, the storekeeper and everything. This guy cannot manage to do all that lot of work. He needs some people to work together as a team as everyone continues to earn, because he will be paying these people, but in the same line, he earns more money as the owner of the business. If I'm making sense to you, give me a two in the chat. I know many people don't attend these meetings, and that's very okay. That is why few people become successful at this opportunity. You know why? It is because a few people are ready to listen to such statements, and a few people are the only people that are ready to take the action that is required in this life. So this is why this is not for everyone. It is just for a few who I call the crackheads, who can really stand in and say, yes, the market is not performing well, but I still need the money. What am I supposed to do? Let me talk to A, B, C, D. They learn different skills. Yes, they learn how to present, they learn how to follow up, they learn how to close the deals, they learn how to prospect, and so on and so forth. I believe those topics are taught some days in some lessons over there. Now, allow me share my screen. And I know what I'm teaching is not new, all right? I'm not teaching something new. I'm just giving you clarification, because most of us here have seen this several times, all right? So allow me share my screen, ladies and gentlemen, and also allow me open my Royal Q account over here. Allow me open my Royal Q. Okay, let me just open here. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, allow me share my screen. So, is my screen visible to you, ladies and gentlemen? Is my screen visible to you, ladies and gentlemen? Is my screen visible to you, ladies and gentlemen? I don't have a lot of money on this account. I just have a few dollars, only 40 something, like you can see over there. But that's not the point. The point is over here. This is where I want us to understand most, right? This is where I want us to understand most, ladies and gentlemen. I want us to put most emphasis onto this, what we call, onto this that we call the user benefits area. This one. I want us to put energy onto the user benefits area, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go into that, let me come back here. When I open this account, you are seeing something like this. You're seeing something like this. You see this? And we have, let me just suck one at a time. We have mentor bonus, we have team quantification, we have mentor bonus, we have direct quantification. Now, this is my point. This money you're seeing here, it could be a 0.0, it could be a 0.0 something, it could be a 0.1 something, it could be whatever amount it is. But this money you see here later compounds up to make this money. And where does this money come from? This is what I want you to put into your mind. If you're ready to listen and watch this very carefully and comfortably, give me a 3 in the chat. Let me know if people really want to understand what I have to tell them. If you would like to have such money maybe coming in 0.0s, but you would like to see it compounding to a particular amount of money at the end of the day, give me a 3 in the chat. I want to know the audience I'm speaking to is the right audience. Guys, let me tell you something. Comfort or comfortability can never bring something into your account. Are we together? Comfort or comfortability can never bring something into your account. At times, we are hoodwinked. Let me say this. I know many people may not understand. At times, we are hoodwinked when people bring ideas and they say, with this idea, you're not going to talk to people, you're only going to do your business, and that's all. And we are so happy, we run in and we are thinking that now we are very safe. Let me ask a question. Do we know any businessman that is successful and this guy doesn't have customers in their business? Do we know any? For example, if Coca-Cola was not having customers across the globe, would they still be existing? Give me an answer. If Airtel did not have customers like myself, could they still exist and could they still be doing business? If M10 was not having customers, could these guys still be doing business? Of recent, I saw these guys of DSTV crying. We have lost money because of blah 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 blah. It is because their customers have reduced in numbers. They have forgotten. I'm not decampaigning DSTV, of course. They have forgotten in Uganda basically that their packages are very costly. Okay. But these guys did not look into that. But I have seen them recently crying, we have lost money because the reason that's why they say they have lost money, it is because they do not have customers as we speak. What does this mean? It means that if anyone is to be successful at any business, they should have numbers of people that are following them. They should have numbers of people that are working with them. They should have numbers of people that are buying from them. So if you have a product that you bring in the market and you do not have a team that helps you in the consumerism, if you do not have people that are buying this product, you're not going to be making money. I know you understand my point. Are we together? Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me share my screen again so that I can take you through this. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is evident that if we are to make money, whether we know it or not, whether we like or not, we need to work with a team. If you believe what I'm saying is right, give me a one in the chat. Let me say it again. If we are to make the money successfully and we are to become financially free, we should work with a team. If you believe what I'm saying is right, give me a one in the chat. Yes, I know you may not be interested. Actually, guys, I usually say today, the world has already gone beyond I am interested or I'm not interested. Why? Because the more you say I am not interested, what do you get in return? Failure. Even when you say I'm interested or not, we ask a question. Does this work well if someone operates it? If the answer is yes, then the I am interested or not interested goes away. Let me make it again. The world is not anymore counting on I am interested or I'm not interested. We ask, can it work for us? If the answer is yes, then we go in. Yes, we may not be interested. Actually, guys, even myself, I wouldn't want maybe to go to TikTok, maybe to Facebook, maybe to where, talking about how I have a big or a good opportunity. Maybe I wouldn't love. Two, I would like to sit into my home, I be silent, then I do what I do, and then I make the money. Then I go out for shopping and what have you. But this is uncomfortable, but it is what I am supposed to do, even when I am not interested. So now, if you are here and you still think you're only supposed to do things where your interest is, then forget about the money. So I know what I'm teaching may not be something you're interested in, but it takes you to another level. I don't know if what I'm saying is sinking into you. Yes, you're not interested, but then it is what is supposed to work for you. So you should pursue it. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now this is it. Yes, we have said these small monies you see here, these small dots, mentor bonus, team bonus, blah, 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 direct qualification, blah, blah. This money comes from the people that you taught the business. Okay? Let me draw a small structure here, ladies and gentlemen. When you start this robot, you are Evodia E, for example, right? And It is okay, you can work alone in the monopoly system and you trade, okay? And you make the profit. I know this very well, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But then we say, if you want to grow faster, all right? You're a Vodia, okay? You're a Vodia, and you have started the business, okay? Then you have discovered that if you have been trading for example, and you have made $100 in profit, you have made $10 in profit, you have made $5 in profit, you have made 20, whatever amount you have made as a profit that you have. I'm not saying, guys, my statements do not mean that you should first have big testimonies and then you share the business. That's not what I mean. Some people think that if they are to talk about this opportunity to anyone, they should first have big results. Then they have what to use to convince. That's the problem. The more time you want to convince people, the more they're going to reject you. You should note that. Okay. Now let us go into this. Okay. So if you're Evodia, my leader, and then you're deciding to one, be a good Samaritan. That is one. Why am I saying to be a good Samaritan? Okay. This doesn't mean that we are sharing this business because we are so feeling pity for these people. Because me specifically, personally, I'm doing this business to change my life in the first place. Hey, change my life. Okay. Then also help other people. But what I bring as the first priority is to help myself. Am I not needed? I am. So I wouldn't want to let people think that I'm specifically doing this for them. It is for, first of all, my own benefit. Actually, let me come on camera as I speak this. Many of you people here think that when you share this business, you're helping someone else out there. Yes, you may be right, but in the first place, before you help me, you're helping yourself. Am I right? Yes. As you share the business, someone else will join and they can use the opportunity to change their life. That's right. You have helped them. Thank you so much. But in the first place, you have helped yourself. So, in brief, this is a business, and there is no businessman that makes business in the favor of others. Every businessman, take this from me, every businessman shall always do business in the favor of himself first. Let me give you an example. If we have someone here who is a big trader, and they import, I'm in Uganda, and they let's say they import cars or maybe or phones from China. Okay, should we say this businessman is doing this business in the favor of other people? Someone still thinks you cannot convince someone. Someone has made a statement. You cannot convince someone without showing them something. Okay, your statement sounds right, but it's a myth. Your statement sounds right, but it's a myth. You know why? Let me give you a short story as I go back to the topic. Leader Julius Kabanda came to me in 2021. Okay? And he told me, I have got a robot that I would like to share with you. Julius did not have evidence. Julius did not have evidence. The only thing he had as the evidence that you also have is the robot he has already activated. And that's what he showed me. It's the same thing he showed to Spirito Mubiru. It is the same thing he showed to Aloysius Mugerwa. It is the same thing he showed to very many leaders. Leader Oleda was here. I don't know if she's still here. Did the leader Julius show you a lot of money as he was recruiting you? Leader Oleda, if you are here, let me see if Leader Oleda is here. Because Leader Oleda is one of the people that trusted and believed in Leader Julius as this business was starting. I don't know if she's still here. Leader Oleda, please. Leader Julius is still here. We can ask Leader Oleda, if you're here, please. Did Julius show you any evidences of big amounts of money he has collected already? I don't know if she's here or she left, but I think she could testify. Julius did not have this money you guys are talking about as he was introducing the opportunity to many of us. He only sold the idea. Do you get my point? Julius only sold the idea. not the results he had got. Let me tell you something today. If you have a robot that is activated, that is enough evidence to show someone that I've started a business and they can trust and believe you if you really are also open-minded. The problem is you think you should have big results before you go to someone else to share the business. That's the problem. Now, the problem is not these people, the problem is you. You have already fed your mind with a negative answer. You have already told your mind that if I do not have evidence, if I do not have big results to show them, they will not join. Now, that's the problem. That's the reason as why they are not joining. You are intending to convince them. You intend to convince them. And the more you intend to convince them, the more they will reject you. Take that from me. I speak with evidence. The more you try to convince people, is the more they run away from you. Okay, you have not traded and made a lot of profits yet, but you have the robot that is activated. It's already enough evidence. You see, guy, you're talking to Isaac, for example. Isaac, you see, I have started a new venture, and this is it. Actually, I don't even know how good or how well it will work for me, but I have started it according to what I have seen from different people that are using it. Would you like to have a look at it? Isaac has understood, yes, you have just started. The problem is you want to make Isaac think you are a pro already. You want Isaac to believe you have already done it, you have already achieved the Lord. That's why you are looking for results to convince him. No, be frank, be honest, like be free when you're speaking to Isaac. Be like, Isaac, you're my friend. I know. And guys, this Migade Nicholas has said it. The more you show these guys big amounts of money, you just scare them. And that's right. They'll just be scared. They see there's a big difference between you and them. They see there's a big gap. Then they start asking, will I really cover this gap? So the moment they feel they cannot cover the gap, you have already put a very big difference between them and you, then they will not join still. Be frank when you're speaking to Isaac. Isaac, how are you? You are my friend. Yes, but I've got something. It is new, actually. I started yesterday. This is my account. You see, I've not yet made money, but I have seen this guy who recruited me. He's making it. And I have the belief you and I together with this guy, we can make it. Would you like to have a look at this? If Isaac is open-minded, trust me, Isaac will say, okay, I'm in. Let me have a look at the opportunity. But if you say, Isaac, guess what? I started something last week, but by today I've already made 1 million Uganda shillings. Come and see. Even if you're right, the moment Isaac sees you have already made 1 million Uganda shillings in 1 week, then Isaac asks, how much do I need to start? Then you say, around 650,000 to start. You're giving them a round off. Then Isaac starts to measure 650,000 Uganda shillings. Then you have made 1 million in 1 week. This is not right. You say I've killed your prospect, your own self, because you want to convince them. Back to the topic. Back to the topic. Back to the topic. Never think you're going to convince someone with your results. Change your mindset. Take that from me. Change your mindset. Okay, now we come back here. We come back here. Now, when you come to the user benefits here, we are not sharing this opportunity for nothing, guys. We are not sharing this opportunity for nothing. I know we have a lot of good things that we share out there. And when we share, we are getting nothing in return. Okay? It's fortunate that with the Royal Q, it's a different case. The moment you wake up and say, I'm going to start talking to people about this business, of course, the aim is to earn money. I know you would like to help other people, but you are helping yourself in the first place. So you shouldn't keep yourself covered thinking that you're helping other people before you help yourself. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what will happen. We have got different ranks when you're getting started with this business. You will see we have what we call the V1s, we have V2, we have V3, we have V4, then we have V5, And then we have V6. We have V6. Now, don't mind the V so much. You shouldn't mind the V. You should mind what you get when you're on that V. The V, okay, V, let us say VIP, let us say whatever it is. This is 2, 3, V4 like me, then V5, then we have V6, okay? This is 5, eh? So we have very many V1s here. We have very many V2s here. We have a few V3s. We have a very small number of V4s. V5s, very small number. Then V6 is a very thin number. In Uganda, we have only one, and East Africa, I believe that is Leader Julius Kabanda. Okay? And, okay, sorry about that. And what do we get when we share this opportunity? Before we go into the team quantifications, the blah, 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 just imagine you woke up today, you are a V1. A V1 is this person that has just started business. You talk to Isaac, and then Isaac also bought this robot, and then you got $30 today. Okay? Okay. The $30 may not be something big, according to you. It may not be a big deal, but this is 100,000 Ugandan shillings. That $30. Actually, it is 110 Ugandan shillings. 110,000 Ugandan shillings. Okay? You and I believe this is many people's rent. Not only rent, it is school fees. Not only school fees, it is people's salary. If you didn't know, not only salary, it is people's whatever it is. $30. I don't know what this can do in your country. I don't know, depending on where you're joining us from. But in Uganda, you're earning 110,000. 10,000 Ugandan shillings just by sharing your link to a person, and you are at the first level of the V1 and you have earned the $30. Guys, let me ask a question. Wouldn't you want to earn this $30? Because even if you are aiming to earn $5,000, I believe you want to come out of the blue and make 5,000. You will start with the 10, 20, 30, then you go. Am I right? Okay. So a V1 is the person that has started the business today. All is this person that has just activated their robot. Everyone in that line is a V1. Then a V2, quote me right, a V2 is this person. A V2 is the person that has activated their robot. They may be or may not be trading, it doesn't matter, but they have built a team. They have recruited, maybe directly or indirectly, but they have 20 people in their team. They are a V2. And when a V2, let me say it again, a V2 is someone that has activated their robot. They are trading, or maybe they are not trading, no problem, but they have a team of 20 people under them. They may have recruited all these people directly onto their link like this, or they may have recruited 3 and then the rest are under the 3. I hope I'm making sense. That is a V2. So as a V2, when you share your link to one person, you'll make 40 USDT. This is around 140,000 Ugandan shillings. Am I right? That is $40. Before we look at anything else, if someone called you this morning and they gave you 140,000 Ugandan shillings, wouldn't you want it? Wouldn't you take it? Someone just says, hey, how are you? I feel like I would like to give you some $40 for free just because I feel like you're my good friend and I'm giving you this reward this morning. Wouldn't that be good? Would you reject it? Or maybe I should give you my wallet address if you are to reject it. Because me, I like it. Okay, that is a V2. A V3, a V3. I want to go slowly. A V3. A V3 is someone that has three V2s, three V2s, 100 people under their team. Hey, I had forgotten. And some 5 directs this one. This one. That is a V3. Now, a V3, what does a V3 earn? As a V3, let me say it, a V3 is someone that has 3 V2s in their team, and they have a team of 100 people under them. And then they have, on this team, they have 5 people that have been directly referred via their link directly. Now, as a V3, what do you earn when you refer a person? You will earn, a V3 will earn, a V3 will earn, a V3 will earn 50, a V3 will earn $50 as they continue to share their link with one person. Now, guys, I know, let me come on camera. This is what I understand. Does my robot need to be activated to recruit? Yes, of course, your robot has to be activated before you do anything else. Someone wants to register under me. What can I do to get money? You give them your link. This is where you get your link. Let me share again. This is where your link is. You come onto your RoyalQ account and then open here. Do you see this area here? This one. Do you see here? Invite friends. Tap there. Then you will see your link down here. You will see your link down here. You copy. How do you copy? You tap onto this box here. Sorry. You tap onto this box here. Then you copy. Then you share them your link, and then they register. Let me come on camera. I saw a question, and that's why I was trying to answer. So someone asks, I would take it. Okay. Someone wants to register. Okay. Change their mind. Okay. Okay. Does my robot need to be activated to recruit? Oh, yes. Yes. Your robot must be activated. Because if your robot is not activated, there is no way you're going to get or to access that link. I have just shown you. There is no way you're going to access that link if your robot is not activated. Are we together? Your robot must be activated for you to be able to access that link that you're going to share to someone. Okay? Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? Now, let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. If you're V1, okay, you make $30. And we have seen that if you're V2, it is now $40. Okay? Now, a V3 earns $50. Do you see that this money keeps on increasing with the ranks? This is why I want to ask a question. Is it important for us all to go to bigger ranks? Is it important for us to rank up? Can I have some answers in the chat? Is it really important for you to come from V1, then to V2, then to V3 and plus? Is it important? Very important. It is very important. And we are having a look at this. We are saying, or we are emphasizing the point that for you to go to a better or a bigger rank, what is needed? I want one single word. What do you need, or what is required if you are to go to a bigger rank? What is required? Let me get some answers in the chat. We have seen it is important for us to rank up. And what do we need to rank up? My leader, Chadwick People, has the answer. That is the only answer I needed. We need people. away from recruiting, away from whatever you can say. The only answer is people. That's what we need. We need people. We need people. That's the answer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I usually see people saying, I am a V1, I am a V2, I am a V3, I am a V what I am. Then they say, how do those guys make it? And then we tell them, that one is a V4. Guys, there's something, I don't know if it is automatic. I wouldn't say it is automatic, but there's something I have discovered. Have you realized? Okay, I'll talk about Uganda specifically. For the other countries, I'm not so much aware. Maybe I'll get the latest alert. But I will talk about Uganda specifically and the personal friends I know. Have you realized that when people become V4s, one, their financial status has changed? And have you realized these guys start driving? Have you seen this? Have you realized it? Okay, I know when I talk about this, most people may not understand it, but when we are growing up, we grow with different priorities according to the societies where we are coming from. Understand? But have you realized when someone becomes a V4, their financial status usually changes? I don't know if you have discovered that. Because today, when I look at the V4s that I know personally and I've bought cars in Uganda specifically, I don't mean buying a car is the biggest achievement in the business, but I'm talking about this as one of the most amazing, achievements and that someone can think about. I believe everyone here would like to be driving, even if you don't have your own or you have already. But what I'm saying is, I believe this is some small inspiration. Am I right? And my personal friends I know, I know Spirito is now a V5, but he has already brought a new machine. You have seen. I don't know if you have seen or you haven't. We have Atin. Atin is coming from Masaka. Atin. Atin has already brought a new machine. We have leader Chris is now a V5. He has already brought a new machine. Leader Julius, that's no news. Myself, that's no news. Leader Hanix has already brought a new machine. Leader Mugera Alozias has already brought a new machine. We have leader Kainda Usama. He's already driving. That one. Very many other leaders, even in Kampala. Does it make sense when I say that when you become a V4, your financial status changes? Does it make any sense to you? Can I have some answers in the chat? Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense? What does it make sense? I know your goal may not be a car. That's very okay. Please avoid buying old cars, eh? Please avoid buying old cars, eh? Hey, you should buy a new one, eh? Please do not shame our business, eh? Hey, forget about the old cars, eh? I do not buy that idea of buying old cars. Me, I did not personally buy it, eh? Buy a new car, okay? Anyways, my main point is, don't you think it is really good for us to rank up at least to V4? Don't you think? And let me end up with this. Let me show you how you're supposed to do this. But it's unfortunate that, when we come out and we give you these kind of strategies, people still look at them. Okay, this is what I know about human beings. The moment they look at something and they find it amazing, now they are heated up. Yes, this is what I've always been wanting. This is what I looked for. This is it. From today, this is my time. I take it. I grab it. Say, preach it, my leader. This is it. I want it. Oh, yes, say it. Say that I'm taking it. Blah, blah. I grab it. Have you realized it? When you talk about a certain strategy, that's what people usually say. I take it. That's what I wanted. You have done it. Thank you, my leader. Wonderful. Great. The day they come out of that meeting, that's when they stop working. You haven't understood what I'm meaning. People are really heated up when we talk about different, like how you can rank up, how you can do this and that, and you give a strategy. Okay? People are saying, like, yes, this is heaven. The problem comes in when you tell them to go and implement what they have seen. Do you understand? So where does the problem come from? People are still comfortable with their current situations, and that's the problem. Because if really you have discovered that becoming a V4 is important, even if I don't give you any strategies of how to become a V4, even if I don't give you any strategies, and I tell you what you need is people, and you will go and find a way to recruit as many people as you can. But this is what we do. Oh, okay. They gave us this particular strategy, and that is good. But then, but still, it is hard. Talking to people is hard. I would like to be, but man. You know why it happens like that? It's because people just want to talk about becoming rich. People just want to talk about being successful. People just want to feel the feeling of success, but people are not ready to work to achieve the success. Can I make my point better? People would love to feel the scent of success, but they are not willing to go for this success. And that's the problem. Now, I'm not going to give a strategy. The only strategy I'm going to give is one. What you need to rank up to V4, to V5, to V6 is people. And that's the only strategy I have. If you thought I have a formula, the only formula I have is you need people. That's the formula I have. Why? It is because we have already taught how to talk to people. Different leaders are teaching that. We have already taught how to follow up with people. Leaders are teaching that. We have already taught how to close deals. Leaders are teaching that already. But if you do not have these people, there's no way you can close the deal. There's no way you can present to them. There's no way you can do everything to these people. So what do you need in the first place? The raw material here is the people. And where do you get the people? I think that I can tell. The way, like, where do you get the people? Use your social media handles, use your social media platforms, use your phone contacts, and what have you. That's what I can tell you. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to wake up a day and you have money on your account that you don't even know where it came from, I don't know. I don't know. But me, I've tested the feeling. You wake up one morning, checking your account out. I believe you too would like to have that. You wake up, you have 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 on your account. And now you feel like, we are good to start this day. I sold my machine to concentrate on the business. The prince. Mhm. Guys, guys, guys. Me, I'm not talking so much about trading, floating loss. It once happens, but I don't usually do. I talk about so much about team growing. Why? Because I know that's where you can achieve, that's where you can get the passive income. I don't know how you perceive it when we say you need to recruit people to the business. I don't know how you perceive it. But the fact is, if you are thinking about it negatively, forget about the money here. You know why? First of all, you don't have capital. You have small capital. Then you have people. How will you maximize the income? Imagine you recruit one person, you earn $30. If you're V2, you earn $40. If you're V3, you earn $50. If you're V4, you earn $60. That is 200,000 Ugandan shillings. By recruiting one person, then you say, I don't want to become a V4. And if you're V5, it is 65. If your V6 leader Julius, it is $70. That is around 250,000 Ugandan shillings. Imagine you recruit one person and your V6, just giving them your link, if they activate, you earn $250,000 Ugandan shillings. $250,000. It means if you give your link to 2 people that day and your V6, you earn $500,000 in just. What is that one motivation? Let me see. Me personally, I don't want to give motivations. You know why? A motivation, okay, before I go into that, what is that one motivation for new people to join? What do you mean? One motivation for new people to join? You mean the people that have not joined the business? Money. Actually, if someone wants money, that's enough. That's already a motivation. For example, I want to build a house. I want to buy a car. I want to take my kids to a beautiful school, which I can afford. I want to have a new lifestyle. That's already my motivation. This is why I say, for someone to join this business, you don't have to convince them. Why? You just show them the idea. If they are already having issues to accomplish, they already join the business because they have seen they can achieve their goals with this opportunity. Do you understand what I mean? If someone wants to buy a car, okay, and they have always been wanting to find ways, if you show them this opportunity and they find out that some people have already bought cars, maybe you personally have not bought, but you can share testimonies of different people. Do you understand? Guys, when you will say you can share business without your own testimonies, you can share testimonies of different people, not with the mission of convincing, but with the mission of showing the possibility in the business, sharing different success stories. And you guys should have very lucky. When it comes to cars, many leaders have. When it comes to houses, many leaders have built houses. When it comes to blah, 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 blah stuff, many leaders have already done that. And you have very many success stories to tell. And you are still saying, I cannot share a business because I don't have my own testimony. Then you have a problem. How can I leave out sharing Julius's testimony simply because I don't have my own? And then I am saying people are not joining because I don't have my own testimonies. Are you even fine? Are you okay? Can't you share Hanix's testimony? Can't you share Chris's testimony? Can't you share? Don't say it is your own testimony. I think Kasim Kauke came late. That's what I've been teaching. I think Kasim came late. I think he asks questions that I've already answered. Am I right? Ladies and gentlemen, even if you do not have your own testimonies, share other people's testimonies. Do not own these testimonies. Be like Eric. It is Abe here. I have a beautiful opportunity I've discovered. I have just started it today or yesterday. I have not even made money, but I have seen it is a beautiful one. Why? I have seen Julius done this. I have seen Abe doing this. I have seen Hanix doing this. I guess if these guys have made it, we too can make it. Can you come and have a look at it? Be genuine. Don't say this car you are saying I have bought in 2 months, yet it is not yours. Don't say that apartment you see over there. No, please. Be honest, be frank, be genuine. Okay? You don't have to convince them. You don't have to convince them. Share other people's testimonies. Do you need to recruit all the 20 people before you get to V2? I said you can decide what you want to do. They can be 20 directly on your link, or you can recruit 3 people and then the rest of these ones are under the 3. I think I'm making sense. I think I'm making sense. I think I'm making sense. You can recruit all the 20 yourself, or you can recruit 3 and then the rest of the other 17 are under the 3. I hope I'm making sense. But guys, let us be honest. Let us be honest. Let us be honest. What is wrong? What is wrong? Guys, what is wrong If you share your business to people and they join and you make these bonuses, what is wrong? So let us be honest. What's wrong with that? Is there any problem? If you recruit a person and you make $30, is that bad? If you recruit someone and make $40, is that bad? Do you die if you recruit someone and you make 200,000 Uganda shillings as a V4? Is that bad? We need to wake up. I want to end this here today, ladies and gentlemen. And one thing I want us to do is to find ways of getting to connect to people. Use the social media platforms. Talk so much to the people in your contacts. Always update your WhatsApp statuses. Update your TikTok accounts. Make sure people are seeing what you're posting. Yes, they may not see it today, but if you keep posting, in the long run, they will have to see this. So you have to keep doing it. Do not give up simply because people are rejecting you. Many of us give up so quickly simply because our friends have rejected us. Your friends, in most cases, may not join your business. Someone says, kindly explain the profit distribution team. No time for that. Maybe next Tuesday. Kindly explain the profit distribution team reward ratio. Next time, not today. My time is up. My time is up. Thank you. Next time, come early. I'll do that. And make sure you remind me to do that. I'll come to that. I usually explain these things, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I said I'm not teaching anything new. I'm just emphasizing, I'm just reminding you. Okay? So, guys, if we do not be silent, we are going to make this money. The market is not performing well today, but we can still make the money if we continue sharing the opportunity. Okay? Someone says, kindly explain how to do technical analysis. So I think this one doesn't tell the reason as why I'm here. On the Tuesday, you don't expect technical analysis here. On the Tuesday, we don't do technical analysis here. We do that in the other lessons. So thank you so much. Until we link up next Tuesday, you can check this lesson on the YouTube channel. You can check this lesson on our YouTube channel, the Crypto Ambassadors, the YouTube channel. You can check it there. And you'll have to see this information very well. Let us go and talk about our business. Please continue growing your team and make the money very, very well. Thank you so much. Until we meet again. Thank you.